Good morning, friends. It's Bob again. We are exploring this idea of being seen by God and us unearthing and unrevealing the things that are really going on, the things that we're stewing on, the things that have got our attention, to invite the Lord into those things, to offer them to Him, to slow it down, to be seen by Him and develop security with Him because He accepts us and is with us in all of those things that we're struggling with. Well, it's curious that when we open up with the Lord in that, it creates this security and this intimacy with God. That same thing happens when we are being seen by others. It's a part of true intimacy, that when we have some friends that are safe and that we can actually drop our guard with and invite into these spaces and say, hey, this is what's really going on inside of me, and it isn't very pretty, and I'm holding on too tight, or I'm really having a difficult time with this. And when you do that with another person, curiously, intimacy is the byproduct of that. You have this sense of connection and this joy and this satisfaction that comes because you are being seen by others. And so the same being seen that you're cultivating with God, when you cultivate that with others, the Lord is, I love the way that Martin Buber says it, that the Lord is occupying that space in between, but that's a part of how we establish this true connection with each other. So we let down our guard. That takes time, it takes trust, it takes a bit of bravery. But when you do have that space with others to process what's really going on with you, and you do it, then you get the byproduct of that beautiful joy and intimacy and connection with others. I love the way that they portray this with Matthew and Jesus in The Chosen, the series about the life of Jesus, is that Jesus is working with Matthew in terms of chronicling the Sermon on the Mount and a bunch of things like that, and they talk, and Matthew is this awkward sort of guy that has a hard time opening up to others, and he's not accepted by others, but Jesus is the safe space with him, and that he is able to share his feelings and process his feelings and what's going on inside of him as best as he knows how, and he starts to grow up, and he starts to grow outward and starts to become more secure. It's the same way that it works with you and I, that we do that with Jesus and we do that with others. Would you start doing that today? I'm going to challenge you to start doing that, to have some people, some close in, not just anybody, but some close in folks that you're sharing yourself and you're being seen by them and they know you. Thanks so much for joining me. I love you.